Howdy Indie Warriors, welcome to I Dream of Indie. My name is Ole Gamer Joe, bringing you yet another review today. We're looking at Retro Highway on the Nintendo Switch, a 16-bit styled throwback to some of the wonderful arcade racers of the past, like Outrun for example. The focus here is not so much on the racing though, as it is on some challenges. You'll be presented with a variety of different challenges as you progress through 6 different worlds. Your gameplay is really simple here. You're simply racing forward, trying to avoid different cars and obstacles that get in your way, and boosting from time to time in order to hit ramps and collect more coins and pull off some stunts. Collecting the coins allows you to do a little bit of leveling up for your character. You can increase the shield, which is basically the amount of hits you can take before you'll wipe out. You can also increase the amount of coins that you can collect. And lastly, you can upgrade some of the power-ups that are scattered across these maps, including the magnet, which will have coins be attracted directly to your character. It was honestly a lot of fun to purchase the different bikes. With the coins that I earned, they all have their own unique statistics, like their speed or their durability. I also really like that they went the extra mile to at least have some sort of a leveling up system here, even though it's not the most robust of systems. It works perfectly fine. Unlocking new levels, however, is not tied to the coins at all and involves completing the different challenges that you're given. You can skip certain challenges if you're finding them too hard. There is a timer, and you'll have to wait for that timer to tick all the way down before new challenges will be presented to you. But if you just want to try to complete them, then you can do it on any of the maps. While I do feel like some of these challenges get a bit repetitive, it's understandable given the fact that this is such a simplistic arcade-style racer. An example of one of these challenges, though, is using your nitro for 25 seconds, or you might have to knock over a set amount of cones that are in the road. You might have to quickly dodge out of the way of some puddles. They are simplistic, but they're really fun, and actually, I feel like this whole game is really fun. I really quite enjoyed the visuals of this game. It reminded me again a lot of Outrun or those old style racers where you're just progressing forward. You will see a lot of the same assets, a lot of the vehicles will repeat over and over again, but at least the different levels do have some different attributes to them as well. For example, on the moon, you will float a little bit more. When you hit a ramp, you'll be in the air for a longer period of time. I thought that was kind of cool. In the icy level, you might find yourself slipping around a bit or caught in a blizzard. You get a really gritty Sega Genesis sounding soundtrack here as well. It does emulate that sound chip quite well. I enjoyed all of the tracks and the sound effects that were present throughout the game. I will say they get a little bit repetitive. I could have done with maybe 3 or 4 musical selections that could have been rotated into the playlist, but still not half bad actually. So ultimately, this is a pretty fun little game actually. It won't last you forever, but you're getting about, I would say, 4 to 5 hours of good content here. A nice little game to take on the go, a good fit for the Switch without a doubt. I like arcade style racers like this, so I had a lot of fun with it personally. It's not perfect, a lot of the assets do get reused. Maybe they could have crammed a little bit more content in here, but still, I enjoyed unlocking everything. Earning coins was a blast. This one's well recommended if you're a fan of those old style racers. Thank you so much for watching the latest video from I Dream of Indie. We would now like to take a moment to pay tribute to our great indie warriors who support us through channel memberships. Bill T, Kevilo, Mitchell Hall, Chris Jackson, Nathan Moore, Adriana Amato, CJR, C Coil, Skepticism, Haley, Julian Kolbish, Jen Rose, Jesse, CPM, Bunny, JRS the 8th, Ray Lynn, and Marky Mint. Thank you so much for all you do for independent developers, publishers, and for I Dream of Indie. Everybody else, please head down to the description box below. Let's defeat the gaming echo chamber and bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming.